Hey diary followers, readers, it's Renee with another diary entry. As you can see, I'm sitting in my car and I am in front of the post office and I'm about to drop off, which I hopefully think is the final paperwork for my divorce, my do-it-yourself divorce. And once this paperwork goes in and it's accepted, I believe I get a court date. And then I have to serve him with the court date for the final divorce to be, or the divorce to be finalized. And that would be it. So I've been hemming and hawing on this divorce, but I'm certain it's the right thing to do for me and my situation and how I feel. I don't think that I could be in love with him the way a married couple should be. I do care for him and I do love him in a way, but he's really hurt me to where I don't want to be married to him anymore. So I'm about to go in and drop this off, and I'll record a little bit after when I get back into the car. So hold tight. And there's my hand. Whoops. Hold on. Well, I did it. It's dropped off. They should have it on Monday. I did receive a letter. I don't know if I had mentioned this on any previous blog entries, that the court sent me a letter stating if I did not have it in by the 7th of May, that they would dismiss the case. So I am under the gun to get it there, so it should be there on Monday. And I'm going through with it. So, yeah, it's bittersweet. And, I don't know how I feel. Here I am. I'm back home. It's much later in the night on May 2nd. I'm all blotchy. I don't know why. So this week was really uneventful for me, except for today with dropping off those divorce papers. I think I mentioned it maybe in my previous vlog, but I am now a substitute bus aide, or I was, but now I'm doing a full run every day for pre-K kids in the morning for the school district of where I used to live. So that keeps me busy in the morning. 4 cute kids on the bus, a little girl and 3 boys. And it's fun to see them, chitter chatter. And, one has a meltdown every morning to get on the bus, but then he's fine coming home because he knows he's coming home. I feel bad for the mom because she worries about him, but it's a different thing to do while I'm looking for a new job. And I am starting the job hunt now, and I don't know where it's going to lead me. It's just so bizarre that now I'm not working. And it's only been 2 weeks and I'm pulling my hair out. I really need to have a full-time job. So we'll see where that goes. But otherwise, nothing really new going on. Like I said, the divorce is still going forward. I was, thinking, should I do it? Should I not do it? But it's in my best interest to do it. Like I said earlier in the earlier clip, the love is not there as it should be for a husband and wife on my part. I don't even know if it's on his part as well. I know he has regret of things that he's done, and that's good. He's apologized, and, I'll accept it, and, but I'm just want to move on. And I know that I brought up the possibility of us living together for financial reasons only. That still might be a go. He's still deciding if that's a good idea. He doesn't want to bring me down anymore. He's already done enough hurt to me, and you know, the whole situation in our marriage, and, you know, he just doesn't want to burden me with him moving in here, you know, to try to consolidate finances or bills, basically. Our money's separate, trust me. But so we'll see what happens with that. We still have until August to decide, or like July. He has like 30 days to, you know, either renew his lease or say I'm not renewing it, and then figure out where he's going. So that's still up in the air. I'm prepared either way. If he moves in here, I'm going to keep this first floor apartment because it would be more beneficial for me with the dogs to do the first floor. However, if he chooses not to move in with me, I am going to see if I can get a 1-bedroom with 1.5 baths, not have a den, and it would be cheaper for me. So that way I could hopefully, you know, manage it on my own for at least another 2 years or so with the money that I have in the bank. And, you know, I need to, you know, find employment as well because, yeah, I'm going to need a salary. I'm going to have to work. Retirement is not in my vocabulary. It will never be in my vocabulary. I will be working probably till the day I die. Anywho, so it is Friday evening. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're going to have a great weekend. The weather here in New Jersey for the past week was great, warm, sunny. And today was hot and humid. It was in the mid 80s, which is good. I have my air on, and it's only May 2nd. And but the weekend is going to be hit or miss with some showers and thunderstorms, and we're supposed to have rain up till like Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully my plan is I'm going to go to my booth this weekend. I have stuff that I'm going to price there. It's in my kitchen area. I'm going to get that done hopefully first thing in the morning. And then I'm going to hopefully start recording my thrift remakes, like all my wood products. I'm going to like paint and distress them and apply some transfers on them to update them to put them in my booth. So hopefully I will start recording that video. I have been slacking a little bit, I know, in my recordings, but now that I'm on the bus in the morning with these little kids, my mornings are all broken up now. So, and then the afternoon, I'm trying to like spend time with the dogs and walk them a lot more now that the weather's nice. Try to get them some exercise because they really, you know, were not getting a lot of exercise during the winter time. So, and then today, what I did was, it was Friday, they have bingo at the clubhouse. So I went today and I played bingo, 5 rounds of bingo, and I didn't win. There were a lot of people there. And I feel pretty young, actually. When I see the age groups that are there, maybe I'm like in denial that I'm old, or I feel physically old when I walk, but mentally I don't feel old, and I don't think I look too old. I don't know. But I know there's a lot of older people here, and I'm probably one of the in the youngest group. Like there's a handful of us probably that are just like 55, between 55 and 60. Let's say that. Everybody else is much older here. So anyway, I got Olive sleeping. Let me see if I can tilt the camera down. There's Olive. And on the chair, there's Milo. There they are. I did try to run them ragged today. I took them for a couple of walks and outside on the patio, and played ball with them and all that. So hopefully I've tired them out for the night. What else did I do today? I did my bedding. I did laundry, which is very exciting. And yeah, that's about it. The big thing was the divorce papers. I had to fill out, I guess the state of New Jersey, you have to fill out like a financial form, which, you know, I was kind of hung up on because I'm not asking for support. He's not asking for support. There's no assets or property that has to be split up, it's all done and over with. So we're pretty much separate anyway. So I'm hoping that I don't need to provide any more information or documentation. And then the next envelope that I get from the court system will be the court date and then the summons that I have to serve him with, so he's aware of the court date. So it could be done pretty soon. So we'll see. I did let him know that today that I was mailing in the paperwork. I think that kind of, I guess, I don't know if he had hope that I wouldn't go through with it. You know, I don't know if it set his day off, like, because then he wasn't really in a, not that he's in a good mood any day, but he just seemed like it was off after I spoke with him about it. And he, you know, came over here. He was trying to do something on his computer. I was trying to help him. I made dinner for both of us, and he stayed for a little bit. He just left a little while ago, and he just didn't, you know, I don't know. Usually he'll stay until he falls asleep, and then I wake him up. I'm like, you got to go home. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know what he's thinking now, you know, now that he knows that it's going, you know, it's still going forward. And I never gave him an indication that it wasn't going forward. I have never led him on to believe that there was a chance that it would not happen. So yeah, I just have to do it for myself. And, it is sad. It's bittersweet, but it is what it is, you know, when you lose trust in someone, I mean, why bother staying married to that person? That's how I feel. So anyway, that's that. Other than that, that's all the news I got. Very boring. And like I said, I'm going to hopefully get some video recordings of me doing these thrift rehaul, like rehauling it or revamping it or whatever. And hopefully you'll enjoy that content. And yeah, maybe I'll go thrifting this weekend. I really don't need anything because my garages are full. And I'm such a loser. I did not get rid of my storage unit yet. It's like it's more than half empty. I did make progress. So this weekend, maybe I'll be working on that as well to get more over here. So by the 25th of May, I will be really, really done with it. But yeah, so, all right. Well, I want you to take care. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. Tell me what's going on for your weekend. And I'll see you in the next vlog, video entry, diary entry, whatever you want to call it. And thank you so much for checking in, watching. If you're not subscribed, please consider doing that. Leave a comment below and like the video if you like it. If not, it's all good. I'm just doing this for me. And whoever wants to come along for my ride of my crazy separation, divorce, childhood drama, trauma, my dysfunctional family, my hoarder parents, my dad that's blows through $500,000 in 2 years. Hey, if you're not familiar, go back and watch some videos. Good stories, good stories. I could probably write a book. Anyway, all right, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.